Hello and good morning, friends. How are you? We are on the fourth video of It's Your Call with Coach Paul, and we have been having fun all week. This is the fourth video. You can check the other videos in the Facebook and LinkedIn streams and catch up. But I will review a little bit. So, the purpose of this game show type talk is to have a little bit of fun with some information, some statistics, some medical results, all that sort of stuff, medical research, so that we can start to put together a picture of how we can live our lives so that we are active and we are getting our work done at the same time. And I'm laying out issues that affect everybody and affect our bodies, how our bodies are built, all that sort of stuff. Because at the end, we're going to have, we had the initial one where I kind of reviewed stuff. Then we're going to have 5 slides, which bring up different points. And then we're going to finalize with kind of a review. And in the review, we're going to take all the pieces that we've been discussing and having fun with and kind of see how they come together that and give you sort of a unique solution that's unique for you for being active while you work. And this is very important because we are spending a lot of time working, we're spending a lot of time sitting, and it's not good. So let me do a quick review for you. I'm going to change up the screen here a little bit. All right. Okay, so the hold on. The first question was sort of a trivia question. And that was if a horse and a human had a long distance race, who would win? The horse, the human, or would it be a tie? What we discovered is before 2004, it was the horse. But there was a bit of a mind shift, a bit of a breakthrough in 2004. And from then on, the human has been winning. And the reason the human has been winning is because we discovered that through evolution, we are very specially endowed with the ability to be long distance walkers, long distance runners, and have endurance that no other mammal has. And the reason for that is, well, there are a couple of reasons. We have unique properties to our muscles. We have an Achilles tendon, which also helps us absorb and repurpose energy. And most importantly, we sweat. And what the sweating does is it allows us to keep moving, running, walking, whatever it is. And instead of overheating and stopping like pretty much every other mammal, so that they can pant, because they sweat when they pant, as you've seen with your dog and horses and stuff. Instead of stopping to dissipate the heat, we do it through sweat. So we can just keep going. And that has proven to be a very powerful, special power to have. As we were moving up the food chain, we could basically outrun, outwalk our prey, knock them on the head because they were panting, and we would eat just fine. And we are apex predators on this planet. And that is one of many reasons why we are. And interestingly enough, dogs, there's African hunting dogs, they can only do about 10 kilometers a day. Horses can only do about 20 kilometers a day. And humans, you and me included, can easily do 42.2 kilometers, which is a 26-mile marathon. I've done one, and I'm sure many of you guys have done them too. And then there are extreme races where people go 100 kilometers or more. And I was talking about my optician who actually does 100 miles plus in a race. So we really do have a superpower. Now that we know we have a superpower, we have endurance, what do we do with it? Well, how many, so over 35% of Americans sit how much a day? More than 8 hours, less than 2 hours, more than 10 hours? Well, unfortunately, the answer is more than 8 hours. And those people actually admit to not really getting up and getting any exercise at all. So this statistic was from before COVID and before lockdown and all those things. And I can assure you that things have gotten much worse. We are sitting much more, and it's only doing us harm. So let's talk about the harm. What are the possible risks of sitting too much? And we have three choices. Choice number one, nothing. Choice number two, it increases your risk of dying early in 14 ways. That sounds like a Paul Simon song or something. Anyway, or number three, whatever they are, you can start reversing them right now. So take a second, think about them, and more than one of these might be right. Who knows? So think about it and, write it down maybe in the comments, and I will reveal what the answer is. The answer is, unfortunately, number two, but the good news is number three as well. So if you sit for 6 hours a day or more, which many, many people do, your risk of dying early jumps 19% compared with people who sit fewer than 3 hours a day. And that's from the American Cancer Society, so they know what they're talking about. I don't need to read all of the possible diseases that you could increase your risk for by sitting more than 6 hours a day, but they're ones that we all know about. There are things like diabetes, stroke, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, lung disease, liver disease. These are all fairly common things, but by sitting more than 6 hours a day, you're actually increasing your risk, according to the American Cancer Society, by 19%. So that's quite a bit. And as for number three, the answer number three, you can reverse it. You can start reversing it right away. And the simple message from the lead researcher, Alpha Patel, is we should be moving more. And we know we can move more. We're built to move more. Our bums are not meant for sitting. They are actually meant for running and climbing. They are not meant for sitting, and we're using them wrong. So the answer to this question is there are lots of unfortunate risks that increase as you sit more and more. And the good news is that you can start reversing it right away. And we're going to start talking about the reversing starting tomorrow. And don't worry, this is going to get happy because there are so many things you can do that don't require money, that don't require time, that you can do every day, all the time, to make sure you're reversing this and make sure that you are getting fit, boosting your health, and being more productive. So that is the question and answer for today. Please be sure we're counting down to the 5-day challenge. You'll see a link to it in the comments. You can learn this for real for 5 days. We're going to have a great time next week with the 5-day challenge, and I really encourage you, I invite you to sign up for free and learn how you can change your life for the better. So thank you very much. Paul D. Michaels from Get Fit Made Easy, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.